Welcome to the Red Cup again. We back. You know what I'm saying? Think we had a good night tonight. You got the enforcer Lonny Baxter with us, man, national champion. You know what I'm saying? Just. I mean, that year was it Juan Dixon, y'all? Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? That was crazy, man. You know what I'm saying? What was y'all plan to get you that national joint? When y'all thought y'all was going like get over that hump and just like we gonna take it from there?
Steve Blake too, right?
Yeah, Steve Blake, Juan Dixon, Mouton, Will Cox.
Yeah.
That was an athletic.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Who asked you?
Nice team.
So, the reason we were so thirsty to win the championship, we felt like we should have been in the championship game the year before. You know, I don't like to make any excuses, but playing against Duke, you know, we had a 22-point lead, and then all of a sudden in the second half, you know, like I say, I don't like to make excuses, but if you from Maryland or you're a Maryland fan, you know what happened, and you know, so we was determined, you know, not to let anything slip through our fingers again, because we were just that hungry and that determined to get back on that stage, and we did it.
Y'all lost to Duke you went to Final Four 2 straight years.
Mm-hmm.
You lost to Duke the first time.
Yep.
Then you came back and won.
Then we came back and won it against Indiana.
Yeah, you beat Connecticut in the Final Four game.
No, that was Elite 8. We beat Kansas in the Final Four game. And then we beat
with
Indiana.
Dwight Gooden.
Yep, Drew Gooden.
Yeah. Drew Gooden. Yep.
Kirk Heinrich.
Yeah.
Nick Collison.
Yeah, y'all had a good team, man.
They did.
I had a lot of pros on that team.
Y'all played G-Town one year?
That was my junior year. G-Town then Stanford. When was in Anaheim. It was in the West bracket. You know.
So where you grew up in the area at, man?
I grew up in Silver Spring, Maryland. You know, I claim that as my home. I lived all over, but you know, that's where I started middle school.
Yeah.
You know, I started my 9th grade, my freshman year at Springbrook High School.
Okay.
Transferred to Richard Montgomery.
Right.
After Richard Montgomery, Anacostia. Then I got my diploma from Hargrave Military Academy.
Hargrave, good school, man.
Yeah,
Great
real
school.
Good school. You know, I mean, it's hard. It's a lot of discipline.
Maryland.
You know, a lot of stuff you ain't used to down there. But you know, I had to do what I had to do because I wanted to become a terrapin. So.
Yeah, good discipline down there.
Yeah, it is. So.
Especially coming from DC.
Some people can't take it. Some people went there and left.
I left.
Like a girl.
I left.
Like a girl.
What?
Shit.
Oh, man.
What you talking about?
Little animosity.
Hey,
I like him.
man,
No, look.
what
I
happened?
don't like him. This little man right here, I don't like him. I don't like him.
Man, I left. So what? All I was there for was my score. I got my score and I left. I didn't need to finish no whole year out. I wasn't going to school.
Did you
I didn't
inform
take
your
it.
teammates about that?
Huh?
Did you inform your teammates?
I told the coach and I told the whole team. I left. He had to go to Hargrave. I
Then
didn't.
where you go?
He had to stay there. Yeah, I went straight to Virginia Tech.
Okay.
He had to stay there. That's his.
Let's keep it cool on here. Let's keep it cool on here. Let's keep it cool on here. So
It's too early, man.
right?
Too early, man.
Who was the toughest player you played in that Final Four?
And my junior year, my senior year.
Both.
In that Final
Your
Four,
matchup.
we only had Duke, so of course, you know, Carlos Boozer, you know, was my matchup there. Then, you know, in the previous Final Four, we won a championship. I would definitely say, you know, Indiana didn't really have a lot of big guys when we played them. So I have to definitely say, you know, Kansas, you know, Drew Gooden, Nick Collison. You know, they had a lot of they had a lot of bigs. They were real big that year. You know, big.
Clean your conversation.
Oh, backs.
Clean your conversation up. They had a lot of 4 or 5 men.
So what is this? Some no homo stuff?
Yeah.
You gotta watch it, bro. It's uncut. It's uncut. Man.
Like, nigga, if you gonna cuss me out, then you gotta. You're not about to cuss me out, motherfucker. What the fuck is wrong with you?
LB said this was no shit.
Who's thinking about some? We talking about basketball. Who's thinking about some niggas? Like,
Everybody.
Some gay shit.
So that
Everybody.
ACC, yeah. What year you
Everybody.
come into the ACC?
Well, yeah, I came in 1998. You know, that was my
Duncan
freshman
was
year.
gone by then.
Nah, Duncan was gone. I'm trying to think of all the good, you know, 4 or 5s that we were playing against. You know,
Duke and Carolina.
yeah, you know, Elton Brand at the time, Brendan Haywood at Carolina. It was just so many, you know, good teams. You know, Georgia Tech had, what was the kid's name? Alvin Jones, big center.
Maryland was loaded.
Yeah, you know,
Yeah, I was loaded.
we was. My freshman year, we had LaRon Prophet, Steve Francis, Abina Kesey,
Wow.
Terrell Stokes.
Oh, y'all can mob that motherfucker.
Yeah, so.
Yeah, Terrell Stokes.
So
Y'all a nice motherfucker. How was it playing for Gary Williams? So everybody tell me of a great coach.
you know, I love Gary Williams. You know, if you're not intense, you can't handle, you know, the type of pressure he's gonna throw at you.
Right.
Like, I mean, by the time you're in college, you should be a man by now. You gone through so much in life.
Yeah.
You know, and if you can't take somebody, you know, criticizing you, really getting on you, really pushing you to be great,
Yeah.
then you don't even need to be playing. You know what I'm saying?
You don't even know, he was a young buck. I was the first guy to commit to Gary Williams when he came to Maryland.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
That's what's
That's
up.
my
I
man.
didn't know that.
Always been my man.
Yeah, you know, I remember the first practice we had, you know, he cussed me out so bad, and me and Steve Francis just looked at each other and started laughing. Like, what is this dude on? You know, you dropped a couple F words on you the first practice.
Billy
you know?
Hahn.
Yeah, Billy Hahn, you know, he gonna let you have it.
G. Jones don't start that shit, man.
Coach Patsos, you know, so, but like I said,
Baxter from Curt.
like me and
That's why I
Steve
went.
Francis, we just looked at each other and just bust out laughing because we were the two silly ones from
Who
the
the
area.
hardest, Jimmy?
Huh?
Was Jimmy recruiting you the hardest?
I would say Dave Dickerson. You know,
Dave
he's one
Oh,
of the.
Dave was, yeah.
Dave Dickerson was
Dave cool motherfucker.
He was a real big part of me coming to Maryland. You know.
How you like Jimmy Pasco?
Oh, I love him. You know, that's like one of my brothers.
Catholic University,
Catholic
man.
University.
You know, he came here, played
You
with
know,
Mike Long again.
Yep. After he left Maryland,
He
Loyola,
coached,
now
people don't know
Siena.
he's still assistant coach of Curt for 2 years.
Yeah, I know that he coached,
JNC.
but he wasn't even coaching basketball. Wasn't it like baseball or soccer or something? It wasn't.
Before he started coaching basketball?
Yeah,
Nah,
Maryland.
assistant coach of Curt
Oh,
for 2
damn.
years. Played at Catholic U with the great Jack Bruin, man.
Yeah, so you know, I love Jimmy to death. You know, we always in contact.
Now he's
you
at
know.
Siena.
Yep, now he's in Siena, you know, getting awards for the most theatrical coach, you know,
know,
doing what he
yeah.
do, you know, but you gotta love Jimmy, so.
Cool, man.
Yeah, if it wasn't for him, you know, I would have never had the success I had, because he really helped me
I'm
through a lot
glad
of
to hear
situations,
that.
you know what I'm
Glad
saying?
to hear that.
Nah, he really genuinely helped me through Maryland, like if it wasn't for him, you know, so I take my hats off to him, and he know I love him, so.
All right, cool.
That was tough, man. You won a high school championship too, right? With Anacostia. Right?
Yeah, you know, after I left Richmond,
Anacostia, a city title and a NCAA joint. That's tough, man.
We in over there with you.
yeah, I came over Anacostia. You know, a lot of people was doubting me because I came from Maryland, Montgomery County,
Yeah.
and you know, at that time it wasn't a lot of people coming, you know, from Maryland into the city at that time. You know what I'm saying? But I transferred, you know, and because you know I just wanted a better basketball situation. You know, I had a lot of friends in Anacostia at the time. So, you know, I went over there, and, you know, like I said, a lot of people doubted me. You know, I had the hecklers from everywhere, especially my man from Woodland. Woodland had a player at every school, so every time we played against Fred Promise, who else? Bunions at Eastern, Mike Malcolm, Curt Washington, Roosevelt.
This is a message to the Inter-High Conference.
Who we had at HD?
This man just admitted he lived in Maryland and went to Anacostia. It's going on back then, and it's still going on. So y'all motherfucking high coaches stop snitching on each other and let these motherfuckers go and live where the fuck they want and play where the fuck they want to play at. It just motherfucker, y'all heard everything I just fucking said. Let the kids play. A motherfucker living goddamn Waldorf, let that motherfucker go to HD Woodson and let him play. Fuck out of this bullshit.
So who was your mom at Anacostia?
Who was on my mom? You know, Dante Smith. You know, great point guard in the area. You know what I'm saying? Cato June became a Super Bowl champion with the Indianapolis Colts. You know, had a great career with the Texas Bay Buccaneers. You know, real good friend of mine, Andre Williams. Mo Beasley, he came with me from Maryland. He was another Montgomery County first. You know,
He's nice. Mo Beasley nice.
Kennedy, with John F. Kennedy and Silver Spring.
So,
you know, we
Jake was on that team, right?
Yeah, Jay Chapman, you know, my brother, you know what I'm saying? My brother.
Give me your top five all.
So you had your address.
My top five.
You just named some motherfuckers like
all Montgomery County, all time.
Mo County top five, man.
As of
in no order.
No, I'm just saying as of right now, or what they was doing in Montgomery County.
Yeah, like you know what I'm saying.
Overall,
that you know of.
Point guard, I had to say Jason Muscuri.
Bad motherfucker, yes indeed.
My two guard, You know, Steve Francis, he became a great player. I wouldn't say, I don't even think he was the third best player at Blair. But just because he's my friend and my brother, I'm going to put him on there. You know what it is. But, you know, he evolved into a great player, NBA All-Star. You know, he took off like no one else did. So I'm going to say Steve Francis at 2. Number 3, out of Montgomery County, I'm going to say Jamal Hutchinson. At Paint Branch, tremendous score, handles, everything, you know, real shake and bake, give it to you any kind of way on the court.
Go ahead, finish.
Nah, like, what's with you? Like, for real. Like, what kind of shit you on? Like I'm saying. My 4-man would definitely be Anwar Jordan.
This
my
top
5-man.
5 players.
Yeah, and then my
You ain't got to put them in position.
No, I'm giving you positions because I'm gonna say my top 5 senior would be Fritz from Blair as well. You know.
So Vanderpool not in that
Vanderpool not in there?
Roger Mason.
I mean,
You not in that 5?
This my 5. This my 5.
You
He asking me who was the best. I'm giving him my best.
But you not in that 5?
Like, when I was in Montgomery County, like, that's why I left, because I felt like, you know, I wasn't even the 3rd option on the team. So I'm not going to, you know.
You played with Gumby, right?
Yeah, Gumby played JV when I was at Richard Montgomery.
Bad boy.
Yeah, Gumby, you know, definitely, you know, one of the best. Like, they just beat us in the 35 and over league, you know, with madness. Very talented, go hard, can dunk on you, you know what I'm saying? Give you buckets, jump shots. You know, very talented, one of the best to come out of Lincoln Park. But if not the best to come out of Lincoln Park, you know, my man Gumby, Anthony Williams. But like I say, when I was in Rich Montgomery, I didn't feel like I was even the 3rd option on the team.
Right.
So
Is Ronnie Gaines from Montgomery County?
Yeah.
Ronnie,
I mean, he would be on the list too, but I can't put everybody. You know,
Yeah,
that's
I'm
number one of my brothers.
They got some good.
So yeah, that's who I did. Because like I said, when I was in Mo County, I wasn't even known yet till I got to Anacostia. I made my name in Anacostia. Like I say, my man Tony from Woodland cussed me out every game, you know. So
Raleigh Inns, Chris McGuffrey.
Yeah, Chris McGuffrey, Treon Ridges, you know what I'm saying?
Man, they can't even wait, man. We sent them back in the bus.
Yeah, Shaquille Drew.
Who was it? Hargrove up there? Hargrove was up there?
Yeah, Kevin Hargrove.
Yeah.
You know, like I say, you know, I just had to prove myself every night because people thought, you know, oh, this dude coming from Maryland, Montgomery County, he's soft, he's this, that. So I just had to go hard and, you know, just start dunking on people and doing what I do, you know, down low in the paint. You know, rest in peace, you know, Kevin Hargrove. He taught me my infamous junk hook that got me through high school. You know, if he never told me that move, I wouldn't even had a career. You know, but, you know, like I said, rest in peace to Kevin Hargrove, one of the greatest coaches from this area. You know, he was really a big part of my success and part of our championship.
And rest in peace, the son, man.
Yeah.
Them was some good guys back, even like way back when we was playing in the 80s.
A lot of good players.
Yeah, man, and they was doing some good shit. You know what I'm saying with the whole situation. Nah, no bullshit, and they did a good job of getting the Anacostia program like it was. You know what I'm saying? You got to think Anacostia back then was a great football school.
It was.
You know what I'm saying? And he
the basketball.
And they did it up. They know they.
Oh yeah, and I just want to say I'm honored.
Everybody.
I'm honored to be speaking at they honoring Coach Stewart, Willie Nelson.
Oh, that's bad.
You know, I didn't even play football for Anacostia, but
Icon.
they honor me to be the commissioner speaker, you know, during the program, and I'm very honored. You know, Willie Stewart, you know, one of my favorite coaches. I didn't even play football. You know, he tried to get me to play football. You know, I wanted to play when I got to Anacostia, but you know, the powers that be was like, no, he didn't come here for that. Yeah, I remember, you know, Coach Stewart, you know, one of the greatest. Like, you know, at Anacostia, when everybody skipped class, they would go hang out in Coach Stewart's room. So, you know, once I got, you know, in Anacostia, you know.
Hey, Coach Stewart, did you hear what he said?
You know, I'm dunking on people, you know what I'm saying? Like,
I hope you ain't in the school system no more.
I'm getting
They said they hooked class in Coach Stewart.
Something not wrong on time, man. They gonna relay the message today.
You know, he know what I said.
Coach Stewart understood. Yeah, you know what I'm saying?
Situation by the situation.
Yeah,
and on the pause, Coach Haddon.
Yeah, so like I was saying, so one day, you know, after, you know, I'm thinking I'm like that, you know what I'm saying, I'm dunking on people. I come to Coach Stu's room one day. Coach Stu just looking at me, and I'm like, what's up, Coach Stu? He said, Lonny, you've been in Southeast too long, Lonny. You're getting trifling, Lonny. You got your hand on your balls. You got class. He said, you was a good kid when you first came here, Lonny, but you've been in Southeast too long. And I never forget, you know what I'm saying? Like, I just laughed so hard. Because that's how Coach Stu was. Like,
Stu gonna tell like it is.
He like everybody's father. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
like, you know, all the players today. You know, Eric James. You can ask Bobby Addison. You know, his son Ty Stewart, my other brother from another mother. You know, everybody that played football. You know, Chubb. You know, Antoine. You know what I'm saying? They know Stu is like our father, you know what I'm saying? Like an uncle, like somebody you just can't replace, you know, and I'm just honored to be speaking at, you know, when they honor him. And I'm honored that they chose me, because like I said, I didn't even play football, so I mean, it's just a big honor for me just to be, you know, added into that. So I'm very proud to be speaking that.
That's what's up. Steve Franchise, what's happening, champ? Glad you joined us, man. When you come on the show, nigga, stop ducking us, man. Stop ducking us, man.
Franchise.
Got your man LB on here tonight, man. Keep it real too.
Yeah, that's the
homie. Speaking of Steve Francis, right?
Big homie, my nigga.
So on the court wise, right? So I'm saying you got Juan Dixon right here and Steve Francis the other way. Who you putting that? Who you in the basketball? Who you getting the basketball to when you need that bucket?
You talking about that's
man
really,
who no.
I'm gonna tell you this, like. Okay, but Juan Dixon, I won a national championship with. Like, we made history together. Juan Dixon is the most decorated Terp ever. Steve Francis ushered in a new era in 1998, my rookie year. He brought in a new era to Maryland, you know what I'm saying? Like, if you remember, it was a lockout year, so there was no NBA games.
Right.
So when you turned on ESPN, all you seen was Steve Francis highlights.
No bull.
Like, Steve Francis was the human highlight. You know what I'm saying?
Bull. Bad motherfucker.
And he could flat out do it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Crossover, hops, Jay, you name it. Like, everybody knew he was one and done at Maryland.
So you taking Steve Francis, Juan Dixon when you need a bucket? When you in the clutch and you in that motherfucking timeout, you know what I'm saying? And y'all need this one bucket. You going with Steve Francis or Juan Dixon? Just one bucket.
Just one bucket. I'm definitely gonna have to go with Juan Dixon just because we won a chip together.
Okay,
you know,
I respect that.
You know, if you remember, you know, after the championship, there was, you know, if you from the state of Maryland, you know, that picture of us rolling around on the floor happy. You know, that picture never gets old. You know what I'm saying? Like, if you're from the state of Maryland,
That's why I respect that.
You know, me being from Silver Spring, Maryland. That was one of the greatest honors I could have to do it for, the state I'm from. You know, I have so much pride for Maryland. You know, I still go to the games. You know, I rep Maryland when things are bad, when things are good. You know, I'm always there, you know, showing my support, you know, for whatever the situation. You know what I'm saying? But, you know, me and Juan were the two players that were really from the state of Maryland. Him being from Baltimore, me being from Silver Spring.
It meant more to y'all.
Yeah, because we had...
mentally and everything.
If you remember back then, when we came out every night with a tremendous amount of pride, because like I say, we're from the state of Maryland. When we go out, we got to hear the criticism. We got to hear the negativity. You got to hear, you know, you got to hear when you're doing good. You got to hear everybody kissing your ass. You know what I'm saying?
But that's like any big time.
It is.
But he's saying like this from the top. He's from Maryland. He went to Maryland. Yeah. He was like the criticism meant more to him.
That's some super real shit. You know what I'm saying? And one of the greatest accomplishments, I think, with something you had experience, you know what I'm saying? You championship Anacostia champs, champs at, you know, the NCAA with Maryland, and had a chance to play, you know what I'm saying? You on the Wizards mind, so he's home. All right.
So I mean, you know what I'm saying? And he was at home at some point in time on every level of basketball.
That's some, because now you can pretty much talk about any motherfucking thing from here.
Yeah, that's true. You know,
on that level. You know what I'm saying?
Me from Silver Spring, you know, but I also consider myself a Washingtonian. You know, when I came to Anacostia, you know, Southeast adopted me. You know, I got so much love from everybody at Anacostia. You know, I never forget all my teammates, all my classmates. They just showed me so much love when I was over there. You know, like I say, me coming from Maryland, you got to only earn your respect. You know, and coming to the South Side, the jungle, you know what I'm saying?
No doubt about it.
You know what I'm saying? And just for me, you know what I'm saying? I love, you know, all my South Side family, everybody, you know, even when I go out the Capital, I run into people from Anacostia all the time. You know, when I go down Berry Farms, you know, it's like family. You know, Southeast give you so much love. You know what I'm saying? And you know, like I say, I'm from Maryland, but at the same time, I consider myself a Washingtonian. Everybody know that, you know, I be uptown. You know,
but the love come from the respect that they have for you.
Yeah, definitely.
For even representing your town like that.
Yeah, definitely. You know, I always try to put on for my city. You know what I'm saying? Uplift everybody in the area. You know, I always try to.
I hope you can tell a lot of them other motherfuckers that the man just said he put on for his city.
Yeah, you know, I mean,
do y'all motherfuckers understand that?
Yeah.
And stop fucking hating on motherfuckers that represent the city.
The hate is real, you know. I get hate every day, you know. I've experienced some hate just in this past weeks, past months, you know what I'm saying, in my personal life. But that just comes with, you know, somebody, a person of my stature. I'm gonna have some haters, you know what I'm saying. But you know, my name is not associated with any BS. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, people can bring up, you know, the time I was arrested by the White House. You know,
you human.
But no, everybody's human. We all make mistakes. But my name is not attached to no fuck shit, no nothing. You know what I'm saying? Like, nobody can say that I'm a effed up nigga. You know what I'm saying? Nobody can say that. You know what I'm saying? Like, I keep it real with all my homies. You know, it ain't nothing that none of my homies can't come to me for and ask. You know what I'm saying? But, you know, the hate is just real out here. You have haters, you know, people are jealous.
When you're a good person, you know you're a good person.
When you know that, you just got to rise above it, you know? I mean, it's just some situations you can't control. You can't control everybody's actions or whatever. But like I say, like, I try to uplift the city, and the most important thing is the youth. You know, I try to teach, I speak for the kids that's from.
He do a lot of speaking with the kids.
The kids that's from the
He do a lot for
from the hood. You know what I'm saying? I speak for the kids that's hopeless. For the kids that wake up and feel like they can't have a better life. Like, you can have whatever you want as long as you never stop chasing. I don't care where you from, what you've done in the past. You can always make a change. You can always do better. You know what I'm saying? You can always get out your current situation. Like I say, like, I speak for the kids that have no hope, that really don't see a way out. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know how it is coming from Southeast, you know. I mean, I didn't have it, you know, like I say, I'm from Maryland, but I didn't grow up with a silver, like people think, you know, because I'm from Maryland, I grew up with a silver spoon in my mouth. That's far from the truth. Nobody ever gave me nothing. Like you say, I dominated at Anacostia, won a national championship, 35. I didn't even make first team All-Met. You know what I'm saying? Like, I've been undervalued my whole life, but I'm not going to cry about it. Like, I've had some great accomplishments. I've made history. Like, I know my life value. I don't sit here and cry and complain, woulda, coulda, shoulda, I shoulda did this, I shoulda had that. You gotta live with your mistakes. And like I say, if you want a better life, you gotta change, you know what I'm saying, what you need to change to have that life. And I speak for the kids coming up, you know, uptown, northeast, southeast, southwest, that don't see a future. There's always hope. You know what I'm saying? Don't ever stop fighting for your dreams, and don't never let nobody tell you what you can and cannot do. So, that's what I do.
That's real talk. The man here talking some real shit, real life experiences, man. You know what I'm saying? That's why I be trying to tell a lot of people, you just don't know what people go through or been through.
You know, when you see me,
everybody got a story.
I'm good everywhere in the city. You know what I'm saying? I don't have to go nowhere looking over my back. I don't have to go nowhere in fear. You know, you might see me at a party in Wellington Park, Southeast. You might see me uptown on Georgia Avenue. You might see me in the cut on Girard Street. You know what I'm saying? And I'm always the same. I was the same when I didn't have money. I was the same when I had money. I was the same when I lost all my money. You know what I'm saying? But that's just me. You know what I'm saying? I never changed for anybody. You know, I never did anything. You know, you can never say LB did somebody wrong or LB is a messed up person. So, you know, I take a lot of pride in just being a good all-around person. And like I say, for all the kids out there, no matter what you want to do, what you want to accomplish in life, just go for it.
Yeah, that's very respectful, man. So to me, honest with you, Lonny, man, you really talking some inspirational shit right now. So what I'm saying, I'm like, we all here. You know, we got Chase, Charlie Mo, Rick. We all involved in certain shit what we doing right now, just trying to get a movement going. And man, from you saying all what you saying about the kids and everything, still like from today, and I think that we all should have a goal and put some of what we're doing into the kids. You know what I'm saying? Like, because what you're saying right now, I would never thought you would come on and say nothing.
Oh, definitely. You know, people don't know.
I mean, you know what I'm saying? But you saying some real shit, though.
Nah, there's a lot that people don't know about me.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? There's a lot people don't really, you know, get a chance to really sit down and get to know me. But, you know, this is what I do everything for, to be honest with you, for the youth in the city. You know what I'm saying? Because there's a lot of, everybody knows there's a lot of things that have to change. But you have to want to make those changes, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, nobody's perfect, you know, nobody you know, it's gonna be perfect. Like we all have our lives, our trials and tribulations, but it's never too late to change your situation. You know, get your life where you need it to be. No matter what your dreams are, what your goals are, nothing is ever too big. That's why, you know, my foundation, I named it No Ceilings, because I believe there are no ceilings in life.
And the one thing I respect, you know what I'm saying, like, I had to call Chase at the last moment, you know what I'm saying, like, can you call LB, get him on the show, whatever. He immediately called me back and said, you confirmed.
Oh, man.
And not only that, shit, you got here hour before time, you know what I'm saying, just rapping and shit. Mm-hmm. And for you to share all this shit, man, with all these people that be viewing, man, that's some real good shit, man. I said, I never been around you like that to hear your story.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So you saying some good shit. That's what I was telling Chase today. I was like, you know, you got to give me some light on Lonny Baxter, because you know him well just as well as I do. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? And like this moment is told.
Boom. For me, like everything that he just said, this ain't nothing new. Like I done heard, like we played on the same team in Russia, and I actually had a chance to shut the fuck up, man. Damn, we played on the same team in Russia, and
he was a cold bitch, right?
Hey, they be lunching that too.
Hey, look, Russian niggas about to whoop him at the bar. He's like, man, why you ain't steal him?
Nah, man, why you ain't steal him? I'm gonna let you say it.
Tell him to tell the truth. Tell him to tell the truth. I'm about to get this nigga screwed up, but so now we about to segue.
Nigga in Russia, like, what are you doing in my Russia? You come over here and take my woman. Carry them.
You want to tell the truth?
Yes, I'm telling the truth.
I swear to God, I hate you, yeah.
You heard about? Huh?
No.
Help him out for what?
See what I'm saying? That's how you know he's
get into it with a drunk Russian that can barely walk.
I'm about to get whooped by a nigga in Russia, and he didn't help me out.
You about to get whooped? What's the real story? What's the real story?
What's the real story?
What's the real story?
Let's talk about the real story. The nigga, it's 6 o'clock in the morning. It's 6 o'clock in the morning. We just had a game. It's 6 o'clock in the morning, and like in one building, the club closed at 5.
He was with Lingria and Nate Jawa.
Yeah, and
we played Unix.
The building got all the restaurants, the strip club at the top of the jump, and the club below the strip club. You know what I'm saying? So once you go eat, you ain't gotta leave till 6 o'clock in the morning. You might be there from 10 to 6. Period. We go eat and all that other shit. We leave the club. We go downstairs and eat. It's 2 girls that me and him see. And we start talking to him. We sitting there talking to him. We eating this shit. It's 6 o'clock in the morning. Daylight coming up. The girls come. Oh no, we wind up talking to him, going down the steps. We talking to him. This nigga, we talking to the girls. The nigga came. I'm dead serious. The nigga came over there. I'm not even going. He
came over there and encouraged you.
It's true story.
True story. No, he came over there and encouraged you. He said, "What are you doing in my Russia, nigger?
He was trying to.
What are you doing in my Russia, nigger?
He was trying to
come over here with your black dick and fuck my women." Did he say that? Am I lying?
I'm no bullshit. The nigga came and sat at the table.
That's your problem.
He had a trench coat on. He had a trench coat.
Too horny. The nigga had a trench. That's your problem. You was too horny, and the nigga's about to.
So the nigga ain't had. So you ain't had no girl?
Who?
Huh?
I didn't know them bitches.
Me neither.
What are you talking about? They was hot bitches. We would have been kissing.
See, that's what I'm saying. This the nigga I'm talking about.
We in the courtroom, y'all. We in the courtroom.
In the courtroom.
Nigga carried you.
I ain't do nothing.
Nigga carried
at all.
I
I ain't do nothing with these bras or none of that shit. The nigga came over there and sat down and was like, "Nigga, you come to my." He sat there. I was like, "What's up?"
Lost nigga right in the front. Carried him. He ain't say nothing to me. He carried him.
See him. He sat there. He said, "Y'all black men come over here to our country."
No, he didn't say y'all black men.
Y'all
he said,
black,
you little nigger, you come over here.
I can't talk to this
little
nigga,
Southeast nigga, you come over
that's
here.
What he said?
Yes, that's what he said. Yes, that's what he said.
Oh,
you come over here because you was too horny.
Anyway.
You tried to steal his bra. That's what you get.
All jokes aside, the nigga sat there with his trench coat on and was like, "You come over here and try to." I'm dead serious. Like he had like a tan trench coat on with some tight ass jeans and some tennis shoes. I swear to God. I bullshit you not. The nigga, man, on everything I love, the nigga was like, "You come over here and try to take our women. What are you doing in our country?" he was looking at me because the girl was sitting on my lap.
But you never said what you said. Oh, you're too horny.
This nigga had to pull me away from the nigga. He was like, we in Russia. Don't do that. You can let this nigga fool you with his funny shit, man. Stop playing.
All right, look. All I'm gonna say.
He said, man, we in Russia. Chill, man.
All I'm gonna say. I'm not going to no jail in Russia fucking with some drunk ass nigga that can barely stand up. He carried him. He's a cold bitch. In the story, he's a cold bitch. Look, that's why he laughing. He cold bitch. Alright, man. See, man, I come over here. Y'all think it's the red cups. Man, see,
I can't deal with
set me
him,
up on camera with the red cup. Fucking with you.
I hate this nigga, man. He's not going to tell the truth. The nigga bartender.
Hey, y'all motherfuckers.
We the only two black niggas in the city. If we whoop this nigga, what description they gonna give us? They coming straight to him wherever. You can't get away with it.
Bottom line, you got a team winner in Russia.
No.
Nah, hell no.
Our team was signed.
He was stressed out.
Y'all wasn't winning no games.
Fuck no.
We got
No, we wasn't winning no game.
Well, that's why they came with y'all like that.
Fuck no, we wasn't winning no game.
Him like that.
This nigga keep talking about something. He came at me like, alright, if he did come to me like that, this nigga had to pull me away from the dude. He was like, man, I'm not trying to go to jail in Russia.
Y'all wasn't winning
This nigga ain't do shit.
He's trying to get y'all deported.
What you mean do shit? He came to you.
Your big ass said that and
Pressed you out.
Hey, Ricky G, that wound is a motherfucker. I tell you that now. We back you the wound.
all jokes aside,
We back you the
we
wound.
didn't win no games. He know what
Y'all-
I ain't even worried about it.
Y'all get you
I ain't worried about it.
Man, I heard the games we won. Nigga cold Vladimir Putin. This nigga right in the motherfucking bar.
Man, I hate this nigga, man.
Hey, Chase, y'all wouldn't win no game. Y'all get
No, we ain't win no game.
Y'all get too much pussy out there, motherfucker.
Nah.
Wait.
That was the best part of it.
That was a relaxation point. It wasn't. We didn't win no fucking game.
Yeah, because you knew you was on that next plane ride home.
Oh no, they ain't had shit to do with it. If either one of us left, then they wouldn't have won a half.
Nah, I wasn't leaving nowhere until I got my
Hell
money.
yeah, exactly. We wasn't going nowhere. We wasn't going
You
nowhere.
said, boy, you wasn't even know
They paid on time. They paid on time.
They paid on time.
Oh man, they paid on time. If you couldn't, what you was supposed to do? This nigga fucking, they was trying to get this nigga to leave. This nigga, that like Mike Tyson said, I broke my back.
I did break my back.
This nigga set out, and they was trying to get him to play.
Spinal.
Man, that's all he kept saying. I broke my back. Spinal. That's all he kept saying. But the nigga wouldn't practice, and he wouldn't play. And they trying to get him to play. He was like, I'm listening to this nigga out the practice and shit. He's sitting up there with his whole, he got jeans, a vest on, he got his hat on. He looked like he from uptown. Like he on a mission. He's sitting there watching practice. And the nigga, we go back like after the shit over with, we go eat and shit, go get some drinks or whatever. He just sitting there like, man, yo, you crazy as shit. This nigga was venting. Fuck them niggas. These niggas think I'm about to play with this shit. Like I done already fucked my shit up before. I'm not doing anything. Y'all niggas can kiss my ass, but I'm not going nowhere.
Party.
Period.
Wednesday. Party.
That's what
Thursday.
it was. Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. Man, that probably was the most fun that I had overseas.
Yeah, you were drunk. You had me drinking every night. Like,
Nigga, what? That was your fault.
no.
Who put the gun to your head?
You.
Shut the fuck up,
I
man.
don't like you now.
See? This nigga here.
Nigga terrible.
Oh my gosh, man. Why? Why you sitting here remixing everything?
Okay, let me ask you one question.
Go ahead.
Who's the best teammates you ever had?
Yeah, my man.
Yeah, my man.
My man.
He only called me for amusement to laugh at my pain and my sorrow because he know
Why
I be getting
not?
frustrated. And he just like to laugh. I see him in the go-go the other week. He just laughing at me, laughing at my misery.
And he didn't say anything. I was just laughing at him.
No, 'cause that's
That's his fault.
No, I don't like you.
That's fine. I ain't worried about
Like
that,
you.
man. All right. That's all fine and
Like
good.
you.
That's all fine and
Y'all
good.
play overseas together. Y'all don't like each other.
Nah, I like this nigga. This the
Fuck
best
him.
cousin.
This my brother, man. This my
He know what it is. He
all
just
right,
talking
all
shit.
right. We just
Yeah,
talking
but
shit.
hey,
He know
on the real,
Red cup, baby.
nigga Vladimir Putin, this nigga right in the motherfucking eating
Y'all
spot.
still talking about that?
No, he just brung that shit back up. He He just brought that shit back up.
Come
Come on, man.
Deep pain.
I'm not even about to entertain that. I'm not even about to entertain that.
Hey, Snapper, you a wild motherfucker, Snapper Jones. Hey, Snapper, you crazy.
One day you gonna tell the truth.
Shout out to Sweatsuit Bill, Stretch Tyrone Jones. You know?
Mid-range. Stretch Jones.
I got a hell of a question for Brian Chase over here.
What, man?
A hell of a question. Hell of a question, Brian Chase. I just think it's a good question. From your knowledge of the game. Yeah, you got a little knowledge of the game.
I got a little knowledge.
Little knowledge of the game. You know what I'm saying? Jeff Allen and Lonny Baxter.
Jeff Allen. Fuck
Damn. Hey, you know what, Lonny? I think if you didn't tell that story,
Hey.
old Russia, I think that he wouldn't have said that.
Jeff Allen. He
know-
didn't tell it. He didn't tell no story. He told the story.
all
He
I
fibbed
know
on himself.
Is I didn't get Vladimir Putin in the motherfucking I went to the club, had me a good time, got me some bitches, got home, had me some fun, had me some pussy, whatever. He got carried by a Russian nigga. He's a cold bitch. That's it.
That's the story you still sticking with?
Yes.
Hey, y'all, I swear, I hate that. This why I hate that. That's why I just laugh at this nigga, man.
You, he didn't say nothing to me.
And what happened?
What do you mean what happened? Nigga, Vladimir Putin you.
You pulled me away from the nigga and said, I'm not trying to go to jail in Russia.
You could have went to jail if you went Not no motherfucking Russia. I'm not trying to sit in no cell with no borscht, no porridge. They ain't gonna give you no sandwich or nothing. They gonna give you some soup, some more. You never seen Locked Up Abroad and all this shit? They guard your ass with big ass German shepherds bigger than this camera. You think I'm going to jail over motherfucking Russia? There's a nigga Vladimir Putin here. Them big ass dogs they gonna be jumping on me. Fuck that. He already getting called this nigga stressed out. It's crazy as shit.
You terrible, man. I swear this nigga is
Oh, this is crazy
man.
as shit.
Shut the fuck up,
I
man.
don't like borscht. Fuck that shit.
Man.
Oh my God.
Goodness.
Man, you seen them prison dogs in Russia? Motherfuckers bigger than this counter. Will eat your ass up if you make the wrong move. Y'all laughing at shit. Y'all think I'm on joke. Man, this is why they get me on camera, just to make a fool out of me. See, this is why I don't fuck with these niggas, man. Niggas always setting me up for failure. Man.
This definitely don't fail you. This some funny ass shit was some real shit because you talking some real shit.
You could have went to jail for swinging on that nigga. That nigga drunk, he fall and hit his head and die.
So you stop.
I'd never be here right now. How the fuck am I get a letter from Russia back here to some? I'm gonna send a kite from Russia. They ain't got no good commissary. They probably got like one thing on the commissary. They probably got vodka and motherfucking. That's all they got on the commissary is vodka. Ain't got no honey buns, no soda, no Snickers. Just get a cup of vodka and some motherfucking commissary. He want me to go through that shit. Nigga, please. Joe. Hey, you ain't gonna make it in no jail in Russia. I tell you that now. You the only nigga in there, the only black person in the whole jail.
What did you do in Russia,
You
Chase?
think they gonna treat you like one of us?
Like this.
What was
Everything he said, he making sense. Like I'm not going to jail in Russia. He pulled me off the nigga. He was like, Joe, what the fuck is wrong with you?
Hey, look,
like,
hey.
nigga, if you'd have hit that nigga, do you know that we wouldn't have made it out this
I'm
fucking
telling you,
country?
it's no real shit. You know, to all the kids out there, all that rah-rah, go hard shit, that shit ain't never got me nowhere in life but negative results. So, you know what I'm saying? Like Jay say, I pulled him over because I had to talk sense into him. Like on some real shit. You know, a lot of people out here press to show how hard they go, you know what I'm saying? Woo, woo, woo. That's not what it's about, you know what I'm saying? Like make some real accomplishments out here. you know, set some goals, you know, build a neighborhood, buy a block, buy a house in a neighborhood where you want to live, buy a house in your neighborhood, in your block, instead of letting everybody come in and gentrificate
and take over
everything, you know what I'm saying? All that go hard, whatever, rah-rah stuff, like, that gets you nothing but time in jail, get you beat up, killed, stupid stuff that, you know what I'm saying, like, that people out here dying for nothing because people want to prove how hard they go or whatever, like, you know what I'm saying? Everywhere I go, I try to spread love, you know what I'm saying? There's no room for hate in my heart, so, you know, this is, you know, some real stuff we talking, you know.
Yeah,
nah, some super real
We laughing and joking about
real
that
shit.
shit.
Real shit.
But at the end of the day, he's a cold bitch.
Coach Bird, LB is talking that real shit, man. Chris McCray, what's up, homie?
No.
Glad you joined in, man. Another Maryland Turk.
Yeah, Maryland Turk.
On some real shit,
indeed.
like that.
Number 12.
That season that we was like me and Lonny was on the same team. Like I didn't
we had a lot of nights. I'm gonna say we had a lot where we had to talk sense to each other. You know, because we were both. We came into a really messed up situation, and if you are a competitor and a winner, you know how some things just don't go your way. Like we really had to counsel each other almost every night. And, like I said, we had to go out and have fun because that was our therapy. You know what I'm saying? Because we were really going through some tough times over there.
Situation.
Like people know if you ever been overseas, sometimes basketball could be the greatest thing. Sometimes it could be the worst thing. It all depends on your situation, where you go, you know what I'm saying, where you land. It's like shooting dice. You might roll a 7 or 11.
You won't know until the season starts, man.
But that's a good point you made up too, because I want to ask you and you, like, that experience just playing overseas, being home like 8 months at a time and shit, and you know what I'm saying?
Away from home.
Away from home. You know what I'm saying? Like over there, man, just it ain't no normal call, no normal text, no normal. You know what I'm saying? Where no man come, holler at me, fly a motherfucker down. You know what I'm saying? Like, I mean that shit right there, man. I mean,
it's tough.
Nah, one thing.
Yeah. Once you get used to the situation and you understand that this is your routine,
right?
And if you can adjust to it, then it's fine. Like the first time I left and I went to Turkey, like I was in a hotel for like 10 days. And just being in that hotel, I was like, what the fuck did I just do? Like I'm really in there trying to figure out like, man, nah, I gotta go back home. In my mind, but at the same time, nah, see this nigga playing. At the same, see this nigga playing. Anyway,
I did not know that Lonny Baxter was a funny motherfucker like this.
I think I'm being funny, man.
Don't mind
You get depressed overseas.
See, I'm sitting in a hotel the first 10 days, like going to practice, coming to the hotel. I don't know nobody. I'm not used to the city. I don't speak the language or none of that shit. So then, older nigga who was already over there took me under his wing, which was the nigga Preston Shumpert.
From Southeast when you get overseas.
You remember him? Yeah. Preston Shumpert, Syracuse. Preston Shumpert, he was like, man, you okay? And I was like, yeah, I'm fine. He was like, man, you know what? You need to get the fuck out of the hotel, man. Like, the shit ain't what you think it is. He was like, man, get the fuck out of the hotel. So he was like, all right, we in practice. And he was like, man, I'm gonna go home and then I'm gonna call you and then I'm gonna come scoop you. And we gonna go just have some fun. I'm like, all right, cool. He came to pick me up. We went to dinner. Took me 5 minutes from the hotel. It's a fucking Fridays down the street. Man, I went in Fridays and I'm just sitting here like, it's a fucking Fridays. It's a real Fridays. Like I was so green to the shit that I couldn't believe it. So we left Fridays and then we went to like this little lounge, hookah spot, whatever. And then we left there and went to the club. But the shit like Istanbul is like New York. And it was something totally different. And I was like, all right, I gotta actually open my mind to where I'm at. And once I did that, then
and we having two conversations at the same time. Chase and Charlie were over there, but me and Lonny right here talking about some other shit. I don't know what's going on with these motherfuckers.
Nah, I'm gonna say I'm very thankful for my overseas experience.
Fuck you and whatever you got going on.
Like I said,
we not talking to the kids no more. I'm talking to you.
I can accept the hate. I can accept criticism, all that stuff. Whatever he talking about. I'm very thankful for my overseas experience.
You know, funny as shit.
When I was younger, when I first, played in Chicago, I was always pressed to get back to DC because I always thought I was missing something, a good time. But once I got to go overseas, make friends with people from different countries, and really get to chop it up with other people and see how they live. Like, you really get to see their culture, the way they live. I'm very thankful for, the countries that I've been to, the places I've visited, the friends I've made around the world, all the pretty women I got to kiss around the world.
Look,
you can have whatever you like. Hey, stats on me, Patron on ice. You can break it down all night, baby. You can have whatever you like. I'm sugar daddy when I'm overseas, baby.
y'all are laughing. This is real shit that he talking about. Like, he used to sing that song to the girl.
Stats on me, Patron on ice.
Dead fucking serious, man.
You don't want to learn.
You don't want to learn. He dead serious.
But you only get some real stuff. Like, this is my man, you know what I'm saying? When he came over here, I told him what the deal was. I said, Slim, like, we sorry as I don't know what. I don't see no hope in this team. Like, we were just sorry. Like, I don't like to throw people under the bus. We just want a good team. That's all I'm going to say. So, we had to have fun. I said, Slim.
He said that's the only way you're going to make it.
If you take this team serious, you're going to be disappointed. So it's best just to hang with me every night, get drunk, go to the club, and stacks on me.
Hey, LB, somebody want to know, was there any country that you didn't want to go to?
Any country that I didn't want to go to?
Right.
Like I say, I'm thankful for my overseas. I like the places that I did travel, but there's no way that I wouldn't say I didn't want to go to.
I wouldn't want to go to a country that didn't have.
To be honest with you, when my offer came up in Russia and they told me I was going to be in Siberia, I ain't gonna lie, a little tear came to my eye. I'm like, Siberia? What the fuck is in Siberia? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like,
I'm dead serious.
Nah, like, you think about Siberia.
Think about that
like,
shit, Joe. We an hour. Well, like, if you go to the bottom of Russia where we was at, like, you can take an hour flight and across the sea and you in Japan.
Yeah, you just hear so many stories like Siberia. Like, back in the day, Siberia was like a prison. Like, when people got in trouble in Moscow, wherever, they would send you to where we was at, Krasnoyar, and you have to go there and make aluminum. Like, that's their cash crop is aluminum. So, you think it's Siberia. But, once we got adjusted and once we figured out, all the drinking spots was, the good restaurants and everything, it was fun. Once you, being in Russia and Krasnoyar where we were, people don't get to go outside of that city. So when they see a person like me or a person like Chase, to them, we're exotic. So they're just, they really want to get to know about you. They want to know where you from. They want to, learn your lingo. Right. They want to come over your house and watch movies and see how you interact. I had a lot of good times on my couch. I don't know about him. Like, he was getting pressed out and wise and me, I had a ball because you only get one life, so you got to take everything in. So when you, like I say, I'm very thankful for all my experiences overseas. The good ones and the bad ones, because you learn through what you go through in life. You know what I'm saying? Yep. So, every path, every, ups and downs, everything you go through, that's just a learning step, everywhere along the way. And I'm very thankful just to go overseas and, see different cultures, taste different foods, be on different lands,
taste different broads.
Yeah. Hey man, y'all play too much, man. Y'all got me on camera. We on live. Like, this the only reason he invited me on the show today is just trying to make me laugh, try to expose me and shit.
That's good shit.
I didn't ask you anything.
Damn, Joe, niggas
you
ain't
just
shit.
talking.
That's good shit, man.
Niggas ain't shit.
Listen.
You give me these red cups when I come over here. Don't give me no food. My stomach on 1,000 right now. I gotta get some of my stuff for her.
Y'all give me a motherfucking sandwich.
Man, shut the fuck up, man.
Yeah, he's disrespectful, right? He's a disrespect.
Me?
Yes.
What the fuck did I do?
What you cussing at me for?
What I do?
Oh man, this nigga is crazy.
You here? Deal with it.
So, yeah, but like I said, I'm thankful. I'm thankful to have, I was especially thankful to have a homie from the city come over, to Russia. He came in the second half of the season. You know, just to have a homie from the city that speak your language, that know what you're going through. You know what I'm saying? And we did the thing. You know, we didn't win no games, but we had fun.
He can't run a team though. He's terrible with that.
There you go.
He'll turn that mother basketball over in a minute.
Lonnie ain't keep his average if I wasn't there.
Oh yeah, that is true.
Until a nigga said
I didn't care about
he
that.
broke his back.
Yeah, I did break my back. You seen it? Spinal. I was doing my sit-ups and the doctor said, "Believe it or not, you broke your back." You know what I'm saying? I was training with this African guy named Friday. Like what's Friday's last name? You know Friday's last name.
I see the questions, Paula. I'm just tripping right now.
Fuck up, man. Go ahead, man. Go ahead.
Man.
That's Lonnie, man. That's Lonnie.
No, we had a good time in Russia. You know, I'm very glad to have my homie over there. You know what I'm saying? Because it's very rare.
Hey, Tony Parker, let me tell you something, man. This is no bullshit number.
Lonnie Baxter.
Tell Dink to really stop, you know, getting all emotional about comparison and everything. Dink, you was a bad, you bad motherfucker, Dink. Then you got your point guard, Tony Parker, I'm saying Lonnie Baxter or Dink Peters. Come on, man. Dink, stop that bullshit, man.
Come on, Dink.
You know what I'm saying? And then he can prove joining at the same time. So, y'all, see, it's a setup tonight. It's a setup. It's all good. It's all good. But
that's a whole different part.
To answer your question, Tony, I'm going with Lonnie Baxter, man. Not because he right here on the show, but, you know, I'm just keeping it real, man. You know.
Y'all niggas.
My man Damon from the Premier, they down in Indy right now doing their thing.
Yeah.
That's my homie.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Good luck to the Premier. They say little moose down there cooking, keep it up.
Is
But stay at Oxon Hill, though. Stay at Oxon Hill. Stay at Oxon Hill, moose.
Ricky bring me shirts. You know, I got me a nice red cup hour shirt. He didn't bring nothing. No food, nothing.
He's not a point guard, I keep trying to tell you.
Man,
That's little Patrick Beverly.
He didn't bring anything.
That's little Patrick Beverly, man, on the offensive side, though.
this ain't CSN, man.
You come to my house and you don't bring nothing to
No,
eat.
I'm not talking about y'all. I'm talking about him.
Yeah, it's all got nothing to do with somebody else. All right, man.
But talking about him.
See what he's saying is something I've been trying to teach for a long time, man. And you
I'm not a point guard.
gotta take.
I'm not a point guard.
Okay,
we just.
You're a combo.
Eat your bread.
I just play basketball.
Okay. You're a combo.
I just play basketball. I don't have like.
No, you're a point guard. It's no,
You don't understand.
Why? Because I'm short.
Yeah, you can't
Shut the fuck up,
You
man.
can't really too.
What you do with your time becomes food for your mind.
You hungry as shit right now. This nigga hungry as
Ever.
call soup. Call soup form.
Fuck that.
He hungry as shit, man.
When you go. I gotta spend the night. I keep getting pulled over with you. These niggas still got me drunk.
We're gonna let you get put
They
over.
gave me all these red cups, man. 70 police is on my ass.
Oh shit.
And I live in Chevrolet. Ain't that a bitch?
Y'all got the right son. I swear, y'all got the right nigga today, man.
I'm 2 minutes away from home. Step out the car. It smells like weed in here.
Hey, sweat, this nigga funny as shit.
Damn, I live in shit. You see my life? I live right there. You don't give me 2 minutes from my house. I'm right there.
Oh, man.
This nigga set me up. He came over here and give me no food on these cups. And want me to get pulled over by the 70 police. You dirty ass nigga. I see the plot down. You a cold bitch.
Man, this nigga
They keep sending me letters down, so come to district court in Hinesville. No, what?
All jokes aside, man, like people don't
I'm 70, you gonna
he is a funny motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? Regardless of all the discretions or whatever you think,
oh, man, that's what
he's not gonna be
what you gonna do to me?
You know what I'm saying? Like, look, they gonna laugh for 2 hours. They gonna laugh for 2 hours, man. People don't understand. They don't understand. Something wrong with him, for real, man.
This nigga LB crazy motherfucker, man. Don't do no bullshit though.
Man, I ain't choose this life choice. Young bone.
Oh, man.
I ain't gonna lie, I ain't had my medication in like 2 weeks. So I gotta go see my doctor to get my
Man, shut the fuck up, man.
Somehow you just laugh at stuff like that because you think it's funny.
It is funny.
No, you try to get me
You
to go
said it,
down.
I ain't say
you try to
nothing
get
to
me
you.
sauced up.
How? I didn't do anything. I'm not drinking.
Who invited me here?
Me.
Exactly.
What they got to do with me?
Because you knew the plan. You knew once I leave here, 70 police. These motherfuckers somehow come to district. District court for what? This is how you motherfuckers repay me?
Oh, this
Come to district court.
Oh, shit.
funny.
Hey, all right, man.
Maryland University, like 10 blocks from Highsville District Court. Like, this is how you motherfuckers repay me.
Nigga is funny.
You know what I did for this state? And this is how you motherfuckers repay me.
Oh, man.
You what do you say, Trinidad? You disloyal son of a... Shoe program, nigga.
All right, man. Back to the regularly scheduled program, man.
Disloyal motherfucker.
Back to the regularly scheduled program, man.
You know what I did for this state? I can't even go to my house this 70. I understand I'm big and black, but goddamn, son.
People don't like. People really don't understand. Like he's so reserved that people don't. You don't know like what kind of nigga this nigga is. This nigga, man, he play too much. Like, but he's the greatest nigga in the world. He on joke time all fucking day, but he not gonna be on joke time unless he cool with you. If he ain't cool with you or comfortable. Man, all right, go ahead, man. Let me ask you. Go ahead, you got it.
Keep coming up. How was some of your games against Mike Sweetney over the years? I know you two were compared to each other.
Mike Sweetney, the only time I really matched up with Mike Sweetney, you know, I mean, in a NCAA or like a, you know, real competitive series. When Georgetown played Maryland in the West, you know, Mike Sweetney was a hell of a player coming out of Oxon Hill. I remember he played with my little cousin Derek Breeden, and I remember going to the game, and I'm like, damn, like. He played like Shaq. Like he was bigger than everybody. He was just bullying his way. And you know, I've always been a friend of Sweetney. You know, me and Sweetney are still good friends to this day. But you know,
we taller than everybody.
Yeah, you know, he was a big youngin. You know what I'm saying? But you know, we got to Georgetown. You know, everybody was talking at Georgetown, Maryland height. You know, I remember somebody on Georgetown's team was like, you know, Maryland big man soft, and I'm like soft, like this nigga talking about me? Okay, so you know, game time was like.
Oh, Sweetney said that?
Nah, it wasn't Sweetney. You know, if I remember correctly, it was
Sweetney, you better not say no shit like that.
It was somebody named Lee Scruggs. So, you know,
what they got to do with him?
You know, like I say, being from the area.
There's a lot of niggas in the league that you was better than.
Being from the area, you know what I'm saying? Like I say, when you come home, you got to hear the criticism. Yeah. You know, you got to hear the people say, "Oh, you soft," or such and such bust your ass. So, you know, for somebody from Georgetown to say, you know, all the big dudes from Maryland was soft, you know, I took it to heart. And you know, that's when I really emerged on the NCAA scene was in the second round, the Sweet 16 and the Elite 8 out in Anaheim, California. You know, just because somebody really gave me the motivation and really, you know, criticized, you know, our team and me as a person. You know, I just took it to heart, and you know, I just left it all out on the court. And that was it.
Killed them Collins twins.
Oh yeah, you know, that was the next round. You know, everybody was like,
he ain't never dug no wreck.
Oh no, you can't. You know what I'm saying? It's just like, you know, growing up. Like I said, you had to prove yourself on every level. You know, the Collins twins, two big, you know, twins. They said I didn't have enough for them. So, you know, just like I did against Georgetown, I'm like, okay, bet. You know, I've never really been a big talker. You know, I'm not with all that blah, 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 blah. Okay, that's what they say. you got to play for 40 minutes, and you know what I'm saying. You know, you can
it's no
say whatever you want before the game and after the game.
Let me chime in real quick.
But once that ball
This guy
goes
over here said Mike Sweetney will cook him.
I did not say he would cook.
Mike Sweetney or Lonnie Baxter?
I said Mike Sweetney went top 5.
Mike Sweetney or Lonnie Baxter?
He ain't gonna top 5.
Top 10.
Top 10.
Mike, so?
To the Knicks.
So what? Mike Sweetney or Lonnie
But
Baxter?
you know,
you know he earned this.
but that don't always solidify.
If you
know what I'm
better,
saying,
if you better than that's what I just said to him. Mike Sweetney or Lonnie Baxter?
Yeah, it wasn't solidify what though?
No, as far as like,
Yeah.
no.
Lonnie, no disrespect to Lonnie. Lonnie had a better team than Mike Sweetney. And Mike Sweetney did more with a lesser team. Now, you can switch situations.
So you saying Mike Sweetney in a college situation, or you saying Mike Sweetney against Lonnie
college
Baxter?
to get drafted. Lonnie played with people. He was the third or fourth option on that team.
What that has to do
He had to do all the dirty work. Which was got him paid.
What I had to learn is that's not what we talking about when we ask Mike Sweetney or Lonnie Baxter.
No,
Mike
I'm talking
Sweetney or
about a
Lonnie
lot. I'm
Sweetney or
I'm
Lonnie
not going to
Baxter.
say a name without
I
giving you
never
an
seen you do,
explanation.
but you.
You have seen that.
If
I just
when we
told
say
you
Lon
that
Smoke,
before
nigga, you was
night.
like, huh?
Yeah,
Last
you
week,
told
me that
if we say Lon Smoke against somebody, you like, huh?
Mo, you did.
Man, get the fuck out of here.
personally-
It's not even
Get the
close.
fuck out of
No,
here.
I'm not saying you.
Yeah,
That's
I
what you
love
tell
it.
us.
They
Get the fuck out of here. When we say Lon Smoke, and it's not even a. You don't have no
I'm saying
explanation.
Lonnie was on a team that was stacked.
You explaining his career. I'm asking you, Mike Sweetney or Lonnie Baxter. I know who right now. These niggas about to go
I
outside
never
and
really
play
got
Mike
caught up in
Sweetney or Lonnie
comparisons.
Baxter.
You know,
Take Lonnie Baxter
Playing
right
basketball.
now.
That's the whole.
everybody that plays has talent. If you get, you know, if you can play, you can play. You know what I'm saying? There's only so many NBA teams. There's only so many overseas teams. I mean, there's people that never played on the. There's people that never played on the NBA floor that are considered great, like Greg Jones at West Virginia.
Yeah, you're right.
Greg Jones was one of those talents that
And you know,
he was like AI. He could just
G Jones' name come up every week on the show because he was that goddamn good. Well, I don't give a fuck who he named. His name always come up on the motherfucking show.
When I was a kid coming up, I used to, you know, I admired Greg Jones. You know, Greg Jones is one of my good friends to this day, one of my real homies. You know what I'm saying? And never played the NBA.
And doing some good
Down,
shit.
but he would give you 70 like it wasn't nothing.
No,
You know what I'm saying? And then he was just one of those great talents, just like my man right here. You know, everybody know who Bone is. You know what I'm saying?
It's situations.
That's why his name is Trouble. People know, you know what I'm saying? When you step on the court against him, it's not going to be easy. I don't care if you played in the league for 10 years. I don't care if you the hottest thing coming out of high school. If you came against him in Berry Farms or whatever league in D.C., he's going to give it to you. No matter if it's Kennedy or whatever.
I definitely
See, that's
respect
what
that,
I
man.
don't like.
I definitely respect that.
Very fondness. This guy did it on D1 level.
Okay.
He the first one to walk away. I'm talking about Curt Smith right now.
Uh-huh.
Defensive Player of the Year, Newcomer of the Year,
And player of the year.
and Player of the Year in the same conference. And his coach got Coach
Coach of the year.
Who does that, man?
That's
Nobody does that.
Nah, like I'm saying,
Nobody does that.
That's why I tell
That's
little
why- whenever-
Brian chased little ass to chill out. I beat his ass 11-0. Too fucking small.
yeah, like I was saying, if
Fuck out of here.
you
with
can play
this
ball,
bullshit.
you can play ball.
No, I'm bullshit. I'm bullshit.
I know you are.
I'm seriously bullshit.
I know you are.
I am seriously bullshit.
I'm chasing new agent. I'm chasing agent. I got 2 agents now. I got a 4th round draft pick.
Like I was saying, you know, there's so many
Vikings.
great DC players, you know what I'm saying? Lonny Herrera, just to name a few. When I was in high school, I thought Sheik Pearson was the best thing that I ever
Oh, he was a
seen.
bad motherfucker.
Like
Sheik
when I was at
bad boy.
Anacostia, Sheik used to give us the business when we played Cardozo.
Nah, she's bad boy.
And you know what I'm saying? It's just so many people that never really
Where y'all
got
played those at back then?
that. We played them at Anacostia.
Y'all
then
never
where
played
at?
him away.
We played them at Coolidge for the city title.
That was
No,
it.
you
But
only
y'all ain't
played
play him
him
like
once?
because back
No,
then
we don't play them once.
didn't
Niggas
have
on
no
the
gym. And
No, they was on the
Yeah,
West.
I
We
know.
played West teams one time.
Right,
Yeah,
but you
They changed
didn't
the rules.
play. Yeah,
They
but
changed
you
the
didn't
rules.
play every West team.
Yeah.
So if you only played a West team, you might have like, but Cardozo was playing at Roosevelt. That was their home gym, so they had to change. They had to.
Like I'm saying, it's just so many people, you know, my man Eric Branham, you know what I'm saying?
Easy, yes indeed.
You know, rest in peace, Silent Assassin. It was it's so many people.
Like that.
You know, rest in peace, you know what I'm saying?
That's the area talent we had. Though,
Yeah, we just had so many talent, but a lot of people don't get to maximize, or you know, they fall short just because you know, like I say, everybody got their own decisions. You know, you should have went right when you was left, or things just happened. But like I say, if you can play. And you showed up to play, it didn't matter, you know, if you played overseas, if you only played in the city,
like you said, you play.
If you played in the league 10 years, when you came to DC and played, like, you had to show up.
Jason Muscuri or Brian Chase, Lonny Baxter?
Man. That's a tough one. You know, I had Jason Muscuri as my
Man,
top player.
answer the question. Jason Muscuri or Brian Chase? Okay,
Brian Chase, you know what I'm saying? Everybody knows his nickname Fast and the Furious, you know what I'm saying? Like,
damn, I ain't know.
Who called him that?
No, you
said who called him that?
That's his second nickname besides Lil Bone.
He was on South Beach for a minute.
You know,
that one there.
Brian Chase is just a dead-on shooter, you know. He's fast. He can beat you off the dribble. You know what I'm saying?
He can't dribble the basketball, Lonny.
You done lost your fucking mind, man. Here we go. All right, man.
He's not a guy that dribbles in traffic.
Go ahead.
I take Chase if I'm trying to run up the score like a Golden State or something.
Right, because he wild.
I take Jason Muscuri if I had a real set team and I wanted him to distribute and control the game.
I'm gonna shoot the basketball. I know that. I'm not. All right.
Take Jason Muscuri over Chase.
Nah, did you hear what I said? Like I say, that's why I don't like comparisons. I'm gonna say it again.
I am.
Nah, this is a comparison.
I am.
Nah, what I'm gonna say? Nah,
I am.
Comparison sure, but what I'm gonna say is
you gotta leave comparison ego at the door. We make it
like I say, if you know how to play the game and you came through DC,
Jason Muscuri.
Farms, when I was coming up to Kenner League, you know, playing up Riggs, LaSalle, it was just so many different places you could show up and play. And, you know, like I say, as long as you had that talent, it didn't matter who was better.
Moochie Noise or Jason Muscuri?
Moochie Noise. Don't you start this bullshit now, Charlie Mo.
Cut the shit out.
Yeah.
Cut the shit out. Cut the shit out.
Moochie Noise.
Cut the shit out.
Yeah. He's woke.
I ain't talking about no 10 days right now.
Nah, I said.
Yeah, I ain't talking about no 10 days.
So why would you ask me that?
Big respect to Muscuri, but I ain't talking about no 10 days right now.
Moochie ain't in this conversation.
Yeah, neither is Chase. Neither is Chase.
In what conversation?
In this conversation.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. I got my youngin' tonight. Yeah.
He don't get back.
Yeah.
He don't get back.
I got my youngin' tonight. I seen him in a suit. I seen him in a suit. I got my youngin' tonight. Yeah, I seen him in a suit. Waiting for that. Waiting to get off that reserve list. He had that Dickie Sickles suit on.
Yes, indeed. I did.
But
you want to know something?
Moochie
I was
knows
there.
Sherman Douglas.
I was there.
Moochie knows of Sherman Douglas.
Sherman Douglas, man.
Here's a question.
No, it's an answer.
There you go. There you go.
Yeah.
And you answered it.
Yeah.
Yes, indeed.
Love both of them.
You know. Yeah.
Yeah, I take Charles Smith over both of them too.
disrespectful.
I mean, don't he ask me that?
Yeah.
I already know that.
Love you, Moochie. I'm taking space step. I'm taking that one. What that nigga had over him?
Oh, what you laughing?
Man. Come on, man. You tripping.
Over there, huh? Sam Vincent? Fuck Sam Vincent. I take Smitty over Sam
So
Vincent.
these niggas ain't lunching tonight.
I ain't even hear that comparison.
I love Sam Vincent again if I take Smitty over.
Who the fuck is Sam Vincent?
He played, he replaced him. You dig, Doug? Move on. Dig, Doug, move on. Yeah. I got my man, he was in a suit, man. Hey, man, he was in a suit.
Oh, these niggas.
He over here lunching. He don't get back. It's all good. I was in the suit. But you know what?
Did you take a picture
At
of
some
your
point-
check, though?
No, I didn't. But at some point, I will tell you
That was
this.
stupid.
Out of 450,
I I took a picture of that.
Nah, I ain't taking no
You gonna
picture.
say NBA? I'm taking a picture of that.
I ain't taking no picture.
I
of
got a
that
picture of my Hong Kong Indonesia joints. Bam, bam.
shit. I ain't taking no picture of that shit. I took a picture of the, like, when I got, I took a picture of,
I got a picture of
I'm gonna tell you what I did do. I took a picture.
USBL. Ooh.
I took a
I'm gonna
picture.
show them to my kids.
I took a picture of my deposit of the euros that they gave me when I got overseas. I ain't take a picture of my NBA check.
Well, they ain't gonna ask you.
It was in cash. Man, it wasn't no check.
I
Hey,
know what
they
you're saying.
they
I got cash overseas.
I took a picture of that.
Yeah,
But I ain't take no picture of the NBA check. I ain't even had no fucking camera on my phone when I was, like, I had a fucking
man
lens
say
camera.
that.
It was just
I said, did you just take a picture?
The man has a bag, y'all. Cause they ain't spending shit.
He got
The man has a nice bag. He'll let y'all know.
Ain't gonna buy nothing.
Yes, they. Oh my
Lonny
goodness.
already
boy.
know.
So they'll be there. Y'all heard it from here, Red Cup. Brian Chase has a bag.
Ain't gonna buy nothing.
Lonny had him overseas. You took care of him, Lonny.
Stacks on me.
Oh, man.
All right.
Fucking with y'all, man. I'm gonna walk on. Walking down the street, fuck y'all.
Man, this
Let me hold that bike right there. Bring it back
man, this nigga.
up. Get locked up by Chevrolet again.
No bank got sense on that bike. You better bring it back before 8.
Oh shit.
This nigga's the nicest shit.
District court. What the fuck is a district court?
Man, play too much. All jokes aside, right? Long.
Crazy, man.
I'm asking. This is a serious question for him.
Bitch.
You
You gonna send a
or
bitch
Lawrence
court for
Moore?
me?
Me and Long Smoke.
Yeah. And be honest. We not talking because that's your man.
Hey, y'all, this nigga LB funny and shit from Fred.
It's in the papers, son. It's on the stacks.
You or Lawrence Moulton?
We ain't play the same position.
Nigga, he like 2 inches taller than you.
Let me give you a story, right? Let me give you a story. I'm gonna let you decide, right? We're in the semifinal game at
Oh, man, y'all.
UDC, man, Summer League, right? Playing DeMath. Moulton don't show up for the game. He late, man. Had some family problem. I had 54 on DeMath,
Okay.
and we won.
You still ain't answered the question.
So I take me.
It took you long enough to say that.
Man, Lawrence Moulton a bad motherfucker.
I'm not saying he's not.
I'm not going against myself.
All right. Okay.
I already told you last week. I gave you benefit of the doubt, give you 4 points.
Damn.
I was giving them to D-Payne, too. I thought D-Payne might get 4. Sam don't like to play a lot of D.
Okay. All right. Charles.
Then we moved to 11-6, because you might have got 2.
Damn.
But nah.
What's
This
up,
is my ultimate
Coco?
man right here, man. I definitely respect you and
This
what you
nigga
did.
is hard.
Ain't got no music.
I just like
ain't got no
messing
future.
Hey,
Ain't no future. Draco sitting with man.
I know you bad.
we about to take Lonnie to go see Shaq or something. My man in place right now.
I ain't gonna see no back tonight. Where they at? They in Philly, man.
You make it a day. You man.
When we call it Stacey Rob, with that train. Hey, y'all niggas funny. Hey, we gonna anything else y'all want to say, man? But Charlie Mo, Chase.
Draco sitting.
I'm not gonna see no. Where y'all going?
No, we just saying in general, like before we, you know,
Hunters got the big rags.
any message you want to send out, you know what I'm saying, to the people? Before
I like to get some messages out, man. You know, we doing this show, we having fun with it, and you know, some people take it a little personal, and you know, it's starting to irk me a little bit, but not a lot, because we got a show to go on, and we're trying to make big things out of it, and we can't get everybody on here at one time. I think we're doing good the way we're doing it, getting different people from different aspects that play basketball. You know, it's a basketball show, so you know. I mean, I'm just really liking the way we're going right now, and I want to keep this thing up, man. I think everybody's doing the right thing. We having the ball. That's all it's about.
What we having?
We having a good time. Pause it. We having a good time. So you know, let's keep having that, man. Keep it positive, man.
What you got, Brian?
No, I mean, like everything that come along with the show is just.
Well, first one, you got. Go ahead.
Nah, no, say what you gotta say,
I'm
nigga.
tripping on this nigga right here, man.
I ain't listening to him.
Who?
See? Anyway.
Got me some new bitches. Got me 2 bitches.
I can't be serious around this guy, man. I can't be serious.
Future, man.
Anyway, like my whole
Back
perspective of what we doing is
Got me some new bitches. Thanks for the nigga, no apology.
Wait, say.
I can't, man, because he play too much. He play too much. I know.
Have no bullshit. I'm mad
That show me pain.
Another joint good.
All right, come on, man. Shut up, man.
Fuck me, bitch, don't kiss me. Disrespectful. Fuck me, bitch, don't kiss me.
Hey, that's why we got King with the red cup.
Nigga, future disrespectful.
We want to be able to say what the fuck we want to say on this motherfucker.
Fuck me, bitch, don't kiss me.
Yeah. Big shout out to Ma Banks, man. Rest in peace, man. Love Ma Banks. You good?
I'm good. He play too much, man. Like
Hey, great show tonight with LB, man. You know, one of the best ever do it, man. Get national championship, high school, and you know, college, man. You know, get a great experience. You know what I'm saying? Just great basketball career, great guy, man. I think he spoke some real shit tonight.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So we closing out right now, man.
Murder trial.
And next week, man, I don't know what the fuck. We might bring this motherfucker back on the show. This nigga funny and shit.
Right down the street. Call me an Uber. I'll be trying to get a nigga locked up. Trying to get me drunk.
Hey, we out, man.
On a Saturday night, I gotta go down to 202.
National champ.